All right, Johnny, thank you very much. 7:30 right now. New this a nonprofit government watchdog group called OpenTheBooks.com has found the Supreme Court recently sided with states that have law on the books banning people from sleeping in public spaces. And while Nashville has cleared some homeless encampments, for example, we're still spending millions of dollars every year to try to put people in temporary and permanent housing.
We're joined right now by Rachel O'Brien with OpenTheBooks.com to break down what she is finding. And Rachel, how is the Supreme Court ruling going to impact Metro Nashville with the way they experience homelessness?
Yeah, so the impact is really they can keep doing what they're doing. So Tennessee makes it a felony to camp on state-owned property. Metro Nashville's homeless encampment strategy, they don't endorse sanctioned encampments, but they also don't arrest people or fine people, generally speaking, for sleeping outdoors. And so they have cleared encampments. They can continue to do that because of the Supreme Court ruling. They do usually offer people places to go, including their first permanent housing development. That's actually going to open, I believe, in a week and a half, July 19th or July 18th. That's going to have 90 beds for people. And we asked Metro about the Supreme Court ruling, and we said, is this going to change how you do anything? And they essentially said no. They said, again, they don't typically arrest people, even though the Supreme Court decision does allow them to do that. What could have happened if the Supreme Court ruled the other way is that Metro wouldn't be able to clear out encampments. People would be able to just continue to take over public spaces.
And Rachel, we have done thorough documentation of what Metro Nashville is spending on homeless services to the tune of millions of dollars.
Yeah, so they are spending a lot of money every year. As you know, there is a new Office of Homeless Services. This is a new standalone office. Their first budget this year is $5.5 million. And that includes about half of that, $2.5 million of that goes to salaries for staffers. And that is just a small portion of what they're spending. That's going to be every year in the city budget. Metro got a one-time $50 million from the federal government. Right, that's been reported on, and that's being used on home services. Mm-hmm. And so while Metro has cleared out encampments, and they can continue to do so, they are putting a lot of money into housing people who and tens of millions of dollars every year, obviously, can pay for a lot of things.
Yeah, and Rachel, I mean, as we see here every day, we see homeless encampments continue to pop up and be concerns in neighborhoods. All right, thank you for your part of that report. By the way, if you want to read more, you can head to FOX17.com.